My name's Carly and I've got a book buying problem. I think that's about half of the books that I want to show you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then my name's Carly and today I'm gonna be giving you a big, massive book haul. Now, I just want to preface this by saying I am not doing this book haul to be braggy or show off. And just before filming this, I actually saw a video of people's icks on BookTube. One of them was microphones. And one of them was book hauls. So I just feel like a walking ick at the moment. And I really hope that this video doesn't come across as me, bragging about books I've bought, because I'm not doing this video for that purpose. I just want to show you what books I've been buying, what books I've added to my TBR, and why I'm excited about them. So some may say I have got a book buying problem, but I just want to kind of justify this big book haul because I think I have got around 40 books to show you. Now, this is a collective haul. I have been hoarding these books for about 2 months so that I could film a big haul for you. I go through approximately 20 books a month. So I go through quite a lot of books. And I'm a mood reader as well, so I like to have variety. And also, I sell a lot of my books secondhand. So I have used the money from the books I've sold. I had birthday money as well. There was also a massive deal on Amazon. I don't know if you had in other countries as well, but in the UK for, oh my God, I think it was for a whole month. There was 30% off certain books if you bought 3 or more. One of these books cost me £2.55. Buying books brings me just as much joy as reading them. I do feel like it's like 2 separate hobbies, and I do feel like there's worse things I could be spending my money on. Safe to say that I don't need to be buying any more books for a while, but let me tell you all about the ones that I have bought. First up, we have got No Exit by Taylor Adams. So this one was actually on one of my thriller book TBR videos. It's fairly short, snappy thriller book about a girl that's trapped in a stranger's parked car. It's supposed to be like an edge of your seat thriller. And I mean, look at the cover. It's literally giving me anxiety already. Although, I don't know if I'm just being fussy, but I don't really like shiny books. It is a bit floppy though, and I do love a floppy book. Next up, we have got American Rapture by CJ Lead. Now, this is the same author that wrote Mayfly. So I was a bit conflicted on Mayfly. I think I gave it 3 stars in the end. It's kind of about like a psychotic Disney princess, which I know it sounds unhinged and it is absolutely unhinged. But for me, I loved the second half of that book and I found the first half of the book to be a little bit slow. But the second half that I did love, oh my God, it was completely unhinged, and I'm hoping that this one is just going to be as unhinged. Next up, we have got Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. This is another one that was on my thriller book TBR video, and yeah, this one is supposed to be fantastic. It's a thriller book about 2 ex-cons who must work together to find out what happened to their sons that were murdered. So yeah, this is actually shorter than I thought it was going to be as well, so that's always a bonus. Next up, we have got Don't Look Back by Joe Spain. I think this one was this one maybe on my summer TBR video, I think. It was the perfect honeymoon until she confessed to murder. I mean, what more could you want for your summer reads than a bit of murder? It sounds really good, and I absolutely love that cover as well. It's giving proper summer vibes. This one was really cheap as well. I want to say this one was about £4 or £5, so yeah, cannot wait to read this. Next up, we have got The Home by Judith Sonnet. Oh my God, I am so excited about this book. So it is a haunted house book, basically, and it's pink. Judith Sonnet, I think, is kind of more well known for her splatterpunk book called, I think it's called No One Rides for Free. I'll put an overlay up. The cover's absolutely horrifying. And I haven't read that book. I know what the book is about, and you're not going to catch me reading it either. But this one isn't an extreme horror. I think it is just a standard horror. And yeah, it's a haunted house horror, which I absolutely love for spooky season. So I thought I would give this one a go. And the reviews on it are really good. And a lot of people have said that Judith Sonnet is, like, her writing is so underrated because so many people associate her with splatterpunk extreme horror books. So yeah, I honestly, I cannot wait to read this. And like I said, it's pink, so win-win. Next up, we have got My Throat and Open Grave by Tori Bovalino. This is another horror book. I honestly don't really know what it's about, but it's a short one. And I am quite partial to a short horror novella sometimes when I'm not really sure what mood I'm in. And this one literally just says at the top, a deliciously creepy, haunting exploration of love, hate, and what it means to forgive yourself. So yeah, I mean, there's another one. The cover is absolutely stunning. It's kind of given like gothic floral vibes. Oh, next up, I am really excited about this one. It is The Unraveling of Mary Reddish by David Whitfield. Will her sanity save or condemn her? So this is a book that's set in an asylum. I tell you what, I may actually read the blurb of this because it's not that long, and the blurb of this is what attracted me to it. So it says, Nottingham, 1827, Mary Reddish, a young housemaid unjustly committed after defying her employer's advances, must navigate the brutal treatments of the county asylum while trying to prove her sanity. Meanwhile, Anne and Thomas Morris, the asylum's matron and director, struggle to uphold humane practices against outdated medical methods that haunt the institution. As Mary forms an unlikely alliance with a fellow patient, she finds herself at the centre of a battle between compassion and cruelty that will determine the course of her life and the future of the asylum herself. Literally, how good does that sound? Oh my God. Do you know what? This is the problem, because I've been hoarding all these books and I've kept them all in separate piles so that I could film this haul. I forgot all about this, so I may actually try and read this one this month. Oh, next up, we've actually got one that I was sent by a publisher. So this one was sent to me by Simon & Schuster, and it is actually the second book in a series, which I didn't realise. So I'm going to have to read book 1 first, which I believe is called The North Wind. This one, I mean, the cover is bloody lush, isn't it? And it sounds so good, although it does say inspired by the Greek myth. And me and Greek mythology haven't been getting on as of late, so I don't know. But it is about forbidden love, so I don't know. I may enjoy it. I might do it on audio, you know. I think the first one is on BookBeat, so I may try it on audio. Next up, we have got The Birdcage Library by Freya Berry, and yes, another historical fiction set in 1932 about. Oh God, it just sounds so good. It says a young adventuress. She travels for a curious new commission. She is asked by a gentleman to catalogue his vast collection of taxidermied creatures. And when she arrives in this massive mansion, oh no, it's a ruined castle actually, she discovers the ripped pages of a diary crammed into the walls, dark secrets. Oh, I just love it. I think I've said this on one of my previous videos, I love whenever there are like diaries and things hidden in the floorboards or crammed into the walls. So I just absolutely love historical fiction books, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, a diary hidden, a crime buried, a secret to be freed. Fabulous, can't wait. Next up, we have got Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man by Jessie Sutanto. This is book 2, actually. I think book 1 is in this haul somewhere, in this pile on the floor. I'm currently listening to this on audio, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I did book 1 on audio last month, and I gave it 4.5 stars. So it is kind of like, I want to say cozy crime. Vera Wong is a 60-year-old woman and she is an amateur sleuth. She's absolutely hilarious, to be honest. So many times in this one and the first one, I've laughed out loud while listening to the audio. The narrator is incredible as well. They're quite short. So yeah, I just had to get trophy copies of them because I just love Vera so much. Next up, we have got one that's a bit out of genre for me, to be honest. It's Jenny Quinn's Rise to Fame by Olivia Ford. I mean, look at the cover. It is literally a cake. And for those of you that don't know and are new to my channel, I am a cake maker. So that's my job. So I've got my own cake business. So, I mean, it's kind of on brand for that reason. And I think it's about a baking show. Jenny Quinn has a secret. She's won a spot as a contestant on a primetime TV baking show. Could Jenny Quinn's rise to fame also be her downfall? That is giving Great British Bake Off vibes, to be honest. Do you know what? I actually saw this first. Michaela bought this. And when she bought it and I saw the cover and I knew that it was about baking and cakes, she was like, Carly, you need it. And I was like, yeah, I do. So yeah, I bought it. I can't wait to read it. Another floppy one as well. Next up, we have got The Wedding People by Alison S. Batch. And this one I'm currently reading. I'm actually reading this one as we speak. And I think I'm just under halfway. I want to say I'm about 40% of the way through. I started reading it last night and I am absolutely loving it so much. I will keep you updated on this. And well, you'll see this on my reading wrap up. But yeah, loving it so far. Next up, we have got The Missing Half by Ashley Flowers. And this one is, I think this one was on my thriller TBR video as well, thriller books I can't wait to read. It's a really short book and the author actually has her own true crime podcast called The Crime Junkie. So I am really excited about this. I have seen, it's weird, isn't it? You know, like I'd not really heard of this book before. And since I've bought it, I bought this last month sometime. I've seen it everywhere and I've seen so many good reviews for it that, yeah, I'm sure I said in my thriller books I can't wait to read video that I am going to try and read this month because it's a really short book. So I'll keep you all updated. Next up, we have got Black Summer by M.W. Craven. So this is book 2 in the Washington Post series. I've read book 1, which is The Puppet Show, and I really enjoyed that book. Absolutely loved it. Do you know what? I'm not sure how many books are in this series. I want to say around 8, but I may be lying through my teeth. I'm really excited to get to this one. I keep saying, I'm going to try and read it this month. I don't actually know where I think I'm going to find the time, but this is actually on my priority TBR. Next up, we have got Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Now, I'm not really a romance girly at all, but I was talking to one of my book friends called Izzy. She's a massive Emily Henry fan. And I was saying to her, I think I'm going to read my first Emily Henry book soon. I was going to read A Great Big Beautiful Life. And she was like, maybe don't start with that one. Maybe start with Book Lovers. So when I saw it on offer, I thought, maybe that's a sign. And I'm guessing it's about books. Nora is a cutthroat literary agent at the top of her game. Her whole life is books. Sold. This one was my absolute bargain book, Flawless by Elsie Silver. £2.50. This book was £2.50. Like, I couldn't believe it. And like I just said, I am not a romance girly, but I am quite partial to the odd romance. Like, I'm not against romance. It's just not my typical genre that I tend to grab, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm usually kind of like a thriller, horror, fantasy girly, but I do quite like the odd romance as a palate cleanser. I haven't read any cowboy romance at all, but, I mean, these are everywhere, aren't they? They've been doing the rounds. They're all over Book Talk. And when I saw it at that price, I thought, I'm going to give it a go. And I think I may actually film a vlog maybe this month. If not this month, it'll be next month, where I spend the week only reading romance books. And I think I'm going to save this for that vlog because I think this may actually be a good one to read for the vlog. So yeah, I'm really excited. Right, next up we have got The Maiden by Kate Foster. So this one, this is a historical fiction. It's set in 1679. I have read 2 other Kate Foster books. So I've read The Morning Necklace and The King's Witches, and I absolutely loved both books. I gave The King's Witches 5 stars, I think, and I gave The Morning Necklace 4 stars. And I believe, I may be wrong, I think this is her only other book on her backlist that I haven't read. It sounds so good. Christian Nimmo is arrested and charged with the murder of her lover, James Forrester. News of her impending trial is splashed across the broadsides with headlines that leave little room for doubt. Adulterous, whore, murderess. Oh, I just love reading about women in history. And if this one is anything like Kate Foster's other 2 books I've read, I know I'm in for a bloody fantastic time. Next up, we have got A Sorceress Comes to Call by T. Kingfisher. So I have got quite a few T. Kingfisher books on my TBR that I haven't read any of them yet, but this one, I think this one is supposed to be witchy, and it is no secret here that I absolutely love a witchy book. And I don't think you can see, I don't think it's going to pick up on the lighting, but all these little bits of red are foiled, so it's like really glittery, and it's got oh my god, I can't speak. Red sprayed edges. So yeah, I thought I'd give that one a go. Next up, we have got The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. So Grady Hendrix did a talk in Cardiff Waterstones. I think it was in May, and I'm absolutely gutted I couldn't go, but it was the same night I went to go and see Chris Carter. And Grady Hendrix must have obviously signed some of the books on the shelves while he was there. And this one was just tucked away. And I'll see if I can show you now. So it says, I hope you survive the Cardiff Chainsaw Massacre. And there's like a little chainsaw stamp on it as well. And I just thought, oh, like that's unique, isn't it? Like, I'm not going to get that again. So yeah, I just got swept away in the moment and bought it. And next up, we have got The Poppy Fields by Nikki Ehrlich. This is the same author that wrote The Measure, which, what was that in? That was in my May reading wrap-up. And I absolutely loved that book. We read it for May's book club. And it was actually a massive opinion divider in book club, to be honest. And as well, let me show you the end papers. Like, how stunning are those? I didn't even notice those until I brought it home. But yeah, oh my God. Do you know what? This is what I can't believe. So this was $18.99 in the UK. Just checking, yeah, there's no money off stickers. And it's got the US and Canadian prices at the top on the inside. USA, $32 and Canada, $39.50. Like, the prices of books in America and Canada are absolutely wild. Next up, we have got another book I was sent by a publisher. So this one is The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. So I actually need to read this either this week or next week so that I can post my review as part of like the blog tour. So this one it's by the same author that wrote The Spell Shop, but I don't think this is a sequel. I think it is just set in the same world as The Spell Shop. I love that book. I read it last year, and it is your perfect cozy cottagecore found family fantasy. I really enjoyed it, and I loved the world. It's full of like baked goods and jam and books, and yeah, I'm hoping that this one is going to be just as magical. Look at the cat on the front with the wings. Like, that cover is absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Next up, we have got this absolutely stunning book. Oh my God, look at those edges. Like, yeah, absolutely blown away by this book. It is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. So I believe this is a romantasy. It says, a treaty sealed in magic, a fate born of monsters, a love foretold by legend. So yeah, this is the Waterstones special edition of it. And how much was this? £20, which I actually think is quite good, to be fair, for a special edition. What I wasn't expecting was how big it is. It's so chunky. How many pages is it? Oh, 605. Okay, that is quite chunky, but I don't know. I think they look bigger, don't they, when it's hardback? But yeah, I'm so excited about this book. I am hoping that it's going to be as good on the inside as it is on the outside. Next up, we have got A Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen. This is book 2 to... Is it a duology? I think it is a duology. And book 1 is A Fate Inked in Blood, which I did... Did I do last month or the month before? I'm not entirely sure. I did that one on audio, and they are Viking romantasy books, and I really enjoyed book 1. So I am really excited for this one. It's got red sprayed edges, and I'll show you now. It's actually got the runes on the naked hardback. So that's quite cute as well. I try not to buy too many hardbacks because I don't really like reading them. But I am the worst for seeing a new release and getting massive FOMO and impulse buying it, and then it ends up on my shelf until the paperback comes out anyway. So yeah, I'm just a clown basically. Next up we have got The Dark Locket, Secrets of the Sanatorium by Chris Witt. So Chris, full disclaimer, he actually reached out to me on Instagram and messaged me saying that he's watched some of my videos. So he's an indie author. He's watched some of my videos and he thinks that this book would be something that I would enjoy. And Chris very kindly sent me a copy of his book. Like, how stunning is that cover? It's quite a short book as well. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful to Chris for sending me his little book, baby. Oh, he signed it as well. Your past doesn't define you. What you do next does. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this one. Cryptic hints and a dark history. No, it does sound really good. So I may actually save this one for spooky season, although I mean, you wait till I've finished with this haul. I have got a massive spooky season TBR already, so I honestly don't know when I think I'm going to find the time to read them all, but a girl can hope. Next up, we have got another one that was 30% off, and I think this hardback ended up being £9 something. So this one is Silver Elite by Danny Francis. This is another one that I have seen doing the rounds. It's very hyped at the moment. So part of me has got FOMO and wants to read it immediately. I almost started it last night, but decided to start The Wedding People instead. Some people have described it as being like Divergent, and oh my God, I haven't read any of the Divergent books, just going to put it out there, but I've seen the films millions of times. Like, I am obsessed with those films. I absolutely love them. So if this gives Divergent vibes, then yeah, I just feel like it's got my name all over it. I have got The Exorcist's House, Genesis by Nick Roberts. So this is book 2 to The Exorcist's House. And I read that book last year. I actually read that for spooky season last year. And oh my God, that book actually gave me nightmares. Now, I don't know if I am just a complete wimp. The stuff that I read in books, there's so many things I read in books, like horror books. I've read splatterpunk books, a lot of like psychological thrillers and things that are a lot more realistic than The Exorcist's House, and they don't faze me one bit. For some reason, book 1, absolutely, it terrified me and it got right under my skin. And I am not even exaggerating or lying when I tell you that for 2 nights after I read The Exorcist's House, I had to sleep with my light on. I was shitting myself. Like, how can a book even do that to you? Some of you may be thinking, Carly, why have you bought book 2 then, you absolute fool? Well, I'll tell you why. Because book 1 ended on a massive cliffhanger. And I did actually really enjoy it. I do really want to read this, but I'm also scared. Maybe I should read this in the summer when it's lighter at night. Maybe that would make more sense for my mental stability. I will keep you updated on how I get on with this. Next up, we have got another book that's perfect for spooky season. This is The Toll House by Carly Regan. How lush is that cover? That is given proper spooky season vibes. If you like a good ghost story, put this chilling thriller to the very top of your reading list. Oh, it literally says on the front of the cover, perfect for spooky season. Stunning. I'll read it in spooky season. Next up, we have got some Stephanie Garber books. I have got Legendary, which is book 2 to Caraval, Finale, which is book 3, and then I have got Once Upon a Broken Heart, which is book 1 in, I don't know if the series is called something different, but it's in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, which I think is a fairy tale retelling. And do you know what? I am going to make a confession here, because I have always said, oh, I'm not typically a YA reader. Like, YA books aren't really my thing. But I have read a few YA books. So they are advertised as being YA, and they haven't really come across as being YA. I've just found them very easy to read. And then I've read some books that are advertised as adult books that come across as being very YA and very juvenile, that I haven't enjoyed. So yeah, I've given YA books a bit of a bad rep, to be honest. So I'm holding my hands up. I'm really looking forward to carrying on with the Caraval series. I bloody love that book, and I'm really looking forward to starting the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. So yeah. Next up, we have got Wonderland by Jennifer Hillier. Before I even start talking about this book, look at that flop. Oh my God, this is the stuff dreams are made of. I just love a floppy book. I find them so much easier and more comfortable to read. I really enjoy Jennifer Hillier's writing style, and this one is set in a theme park, a magical amusement park. So yeah, I just love the sound of the setting. That one was also in the 30% off, so it was really cheap, and yeah, love it. Next up, we have got The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So this is book 3 in the From Blood and Ash series. I don't know. Is that what the series is actually called? That's what book 1 is called. I will find out and I'll post it on the screen just in case it's anything different. But yeah, this is book 3. So I read the first 2 books last month. And these books, I have no idea why, but they are paperbacks and they are usually so expensive. So when I saw it was on offer and it had like a massive chunk off it, I decided to pick it up. So I'm really excited to carry on with this series. Next up, we have actually got another one that I was sent by the publisher. This is The Woman in Ward 9 by Naomi Williams. On the front, it says victim, witness, killer. Oh, the blurb is actually really short, so I'll just read you the blurb. This is another floppy book. I love it. Is she a victim, a witness, or a killer? Laura Winters doesn't know why she has lost her memory or why she was found alone, soaked in someone else's blood. The only thing she is certain of is that I am the only oh my God, I can't speak. Only psychologist she can or will talk to. I have 6 days to help her unlock her memories and find out the truth. But what has she forgotten and what is she hiding? How does she know so much about me? So this was sent to me by Headline Books. And no, this sounds so good. I'm going to try and bump this up my TBR, to be honest. I think this is actually out now. So yeah, really excited for this one. Next up, we have got The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. So this is book 1 and it is the first book in the series that I was talking to you about earlier, An Enchanted Greenhouse. Like I said, I've already read this. So this was a trophy copy purchase. I read this last year. This was another one that was in the offer. And just how beautiful is that cover? And I just wanted, I wanted the 2 so that I can take some nice photos for when I do my review post on Instagram. So yeah, every home needs a little magic. Honestly, if you love a cozy fantasy book, then I highly recommend this. It's such a lush book. Next up, we have got The Shape of Darkness by Laura Purcell. I believe this is another kind of spooky historical fiction kind of book, I think. I've read one other book by Laura Purcell. I've actually got quite a few of hers on my shelf. So I've read The Silent Companions and oh my God, I absolutely love that book. That is another book that really creeped me out. So if you like a historical Gothic spooky story, then I highly recommend that one. Fans of murder, mystery and Gothic fiction will love getting lost in Agnes and Pearl's spooky world. No, that sounds incredible. I can't wait. We've got the complete opposite end of the spectrum. One Perfect Couple by Ruth Ware. This is giving me like proper summer vibes. This one was actually on my summer TBR video. So I think it's been kind of blurbed as being perfect for fans of The Traitors. And yeah, 10 Islanders, A Deadly Game, Are You a Survivor or a Traitor? That sounds so good, doesn't it? And we have got another summer thriller, They Had It Coming by Nikki Smith. So this one says, 2 couples, 1 secret, the ultimate plan for revenge. And with friends like these, who needs enemies? No, I just love it. I just love a short destination thriller. You just can't go wrong, especially in the summer, can you? And this was another one that was in the offer. I think it worked out about £4. So yeah, I mean, practically free. Next up, we have got Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles. So this is another one that's kind of not really on brand for me. It is another romance book, but I have actually seen it being described as kind of like a romance mixed with thriller vibes. So I feel like if a romance book has got thriller vibes in it, then yeah, it's going to be right up my street. Also, another one with an absolutely stunning cover. So this is actually the first one in a series. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this. We're on to the last 4 books. Yours Truly and Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I believe Yours Oh, I can't remember which way round it is. One of them is book 1 and one of them is book 2. So these were both in the offer, and yeah, I just can't wait. I actually read the most recent book by Abby Jimenez, Say You'll Remember Me. And that was my first book by her, and I really enjoyed it. I love the way she writes. It's very light-hearted and very funny. I believe that these are book 1 and book 2. I don't think it's technically book 3. I think it can be read as a standalone, but it is advised that you read it as book 3 is just for the summer, which I've got on my shelf up there. So now I've got the full set, and yeah, can't wait to read them. And next up, we have got The Arrangement by Kirsten Modglin. I think that's how you say her surname. I don't never really know how to say her surname. So this is book 1. I think this is a series as well. Look how short it is. It's shorter than I thought. This one was actually in my thriller books I can't wait to read video, and I have seen nothing but incredible things. And it is about a married couple who decide to live in an open marriage, and they've got 2 rules. It literally says on the back, the 2 rules in their open marriage are: they will each date somebody new once a week, and they will never discuss what happens on the dates. And apparently the rules are broken. It all ends up a bit toxic. And no, it sounds incredible. And like I said, the reviews have been fantastic. So can't wait for this one. And last but not least, we have got A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. This was another one that was on my thriller books I can't wait to read video. Another one that was in the offer, ended up being really, really cheap. And another one that I have seen just the best reviews about. I just thought I would pick up a physical copy of it just because it was so cheap. Wowee! That is the end of my haul. I feel like that was a bit of a journey going through all those. But like I said, I have bought these over the last couple of months, and I do still realise that it is an incredible amount of books. But I made the most of all of the deals and the birthday money. My next book haul isn't actually planned until I think I'm going to do one October time, because I am saving up my Waterstones points. I'm going to meet up with some of my book friends in October. And yeah, I'm going to save up my points and do a massive haul with my points. So it will actually be a free book haul, because I'm literally just going to use my Waterstones points on the books. So that will be my next book haul, I think. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really means so much to me, and I really do hope this video hasn't come across as me being like, oh, look at what I've bought, because that was not my intention at all. I just love to share my joy of anything book related, to be honest. So I really hope that that's how it came across. And yeah, I will leave you all in peace now, because I feel like I've taken up enough of your time, and I'll catch you all next time.